Hey guys, it's Melanie Hinds. I'm your fastest Iraqi dinar summary on the net. I got some good news today. They're starting on the sighting, I guess, tomorrow. So, I have some more time, but I will be live at 2. That's why I'm doing this now, because I have an appointment with my mental health counselor to keep me not crazy with everything going on. So there's some conflicting information today. Guys, I had a lot of articles coming out of Iraq. Guys, we got the fastest Iraqi dinar summary on the net. But what I'm going to do is defer to my timestamps because those were clearer. Because there was like 18, 19 articles, plus there were some things that couldn't get through that they had to send through in picture format. Again, we're going to be going live at 2 if you have any questions, because the digital dinar is alive and well on Forex, on Coinbase, which is Coinbase Global. So they are on a global exchange through Handle Forex. And those are the rates I always post. Today, it was 123. Let me just confirm that. I've got plenty of screens up. Hold on. Let me just confirm. It's 123 on Handle Forex. If you want to know more about that, get on my 2 o'clock live. There were so many articles, guys, and I'm really excited to share them with you. So Iraq's central bank bought $16 billion in US dollars. That is a big shift, that turnaround, because they used to sell the dollars and you didn't hear about it for a while, and they have this new system, right? Which all the correspondent banks that they were going to do that new system in had to be audited and all that. So who knows what's going on. Then it says Iraq starts paying May wages to KRG employees today, which is big breaking news that nobody else is following on the summary today. Also, the Turkey-Iraq pipeline, end of an era, dawn of a new energy game. Guys, they're doing standalone contracts alongside while that other one, just goes away. It's a 50-year-old contract. Obviously, there's a new rate now. So they're going to initiate a new contract under a new rate. That's my opinion. That's my opinion only. And that's what Jack is agreeing to, who is one of our military contacts there, who just got promoted yesterday. His first full day on as captain. We were so excited for him. Iraq's provincial council dysfunctional return deepens public disillusionment. We may think this is the fog of trying to prevent you guys from knowing this is happening. Iraqi parliament banned smoking inside their buildings. 35 plus people were arrested. They foiled a Ba'ath Party sabotage that I guess is Saddam Hussein's party, so that was good. Government advisor, Iraq is witnessing vital stability and is moving towards diversifying its revenues away from oil. They are doing a great job with that, guys, with these new systems. The first 24 hours of the Eye of Iraq, they had, I think, 10,000 fines. That's a whole other shit. Plus, you've got the border crossings, you got the port. All of that is non-oil revenue. Not to mention the airlines and all that I've been reporting on. Government advisor, let's see, oil announces signing a contract with an American company to develop a production in the Akas glass field. Guys, this is signing a contract with an American company, which means they should have an international currency. What do you think? Comment down below. Al-Rasafa criminal court, life imprisonment for a convict convicted of embezzling large sums of money through the traffic directorate. And then later it said they embezzled 10 billion dinars. So they got 2 life sentences for that embezzlement. They're catching people from the top to the bottom through these new systems, in my opinion. Al-Amar reveals the implementation stages of the 94-kilometer long 4th Ring Road. Al-Anmar reveals, planning. The government has succeeded in reducing the scope and extent of corruption, because, guys, they keep arresting people and they publicize it. Integrity, again, life imprisonment because this person embezzled 10 billion dinars and they caught them. They found some of the money. The Council of Ministers begins its session by hosting the investigation committee into the fire incident in the city of Kut. That was very sad. 70 people lost their lives. The dollar fell sharply against the yuan in the Chinese market. The Ministry of Oil issues a clarification regarding the agreements concluded between Iraq and Turkey. They issued a clarification, but we do think they're just doing another one. Jack says they probably are with the new rate. Nobody knows the new rate yet. Foodstuffs seeks to regulate work mechanisms to ensure efficient import and marketing. That's coming from my summary. And then Morgan Hughes, I guess, explores more oil fields, and Najib pushes to help new startups in Iraq. They're pushing guys for entrepreneurial ventures to go. They want a good mix between government and private industry in Iraq. That's, again, non-oil push is great. They have a big youth population in Iraq. I looked at the census results last November, and there's only 6.4% of the population in its entirety, the 48 million, that are actually over 64. So we also went through prophetic numbers, 222-777. It was pretty cool, the live stream this morning. So the timestamps are up. I hope you'll go take a look at it, or at least go forth to the timestamps. And then you've got everybody else. So far, Samson, he's saying the U.S. has stopped sending cash dollars to Iraq. Is this the beginning of a blockade? It says private sources confirm that the U.S. has decided to completely halt cash dollar shipments to Iraq. Well, the articles I read this morning out of Iraq, it's their foreign currency reserves that they're building up, even though they bought money. They're not actually getting cash. Guys, Iraq has gone digital. That's the thing. They're halting cash dollar shipments to Iraq. Yeah, they don't want the dollars on the streets. That makes sense. I'm just saying, this article doesn't have to do with the truth and facts in the articles coming out of Iraq that I go through every morning. That's where I'm different. Frank26 says, showing on the news that U.S. has stopped sending cash dollars to Iraq. Well, guys, they're digital. Of course they're going to stop sending cash. Everybody's going to eliminate cash eventually. Iraq is just doing it faster, and they don't want the dollars on the streets because they've made it illegal for these citizens to hold dollars. The only people that should be using the cash dollar shipments are the Forex traders. Nobody that's helping grow their economy or employ people. So only people that are in the money game. So if the U.S. is stopping that, that's to prevent the people that are devaluing the dinar by having the dollars on the streets. That is my opinion. What do you think? And Frank said the budget tables, in my opinion, contain a new exchange rate. What do you think? I think they're going to make this smoky. They're going to make this very confusing until it happens. And then we're just going to know overnight. Sorry, I'm yawning. It happens. So guys, I just noticed the time on this video is 7:07. So what do you think? I want to hear from you. Please subscribe, tap the bell, and share. Do you like these summaries? If so, please give me a compliment down below. There wasn't as much of summary today on Tuesday, July 22nd. But I did talk about the prophetic numbers in my live stream. So I hope you'll go and look at it. And again, a lot of articles because we have the fastest summary on the net. And again, the Iraqi dinar on Handle Forex is 123. It's on Handle Forex on Coinbase Global, which is a global exchange. Don't keep your cryptos on an exchange, of course, but Handle Forex digital dinar is 123, right? The US dollar has very little value on Handle Forex. I've looked it up. It's below pennies, like Iraq is right now. If you look at the exchange rate between the USD and Iraqi dinar, you cannot. This is all about Iraq and purchasing power. They're getting 1-to-1, and we're told by our sources on the ground there that they will cap it at a certain rate, while it may go high on the international stage whenever and however they release it. But Coinbase is a global company. If the Handle Forex is equivalent to the old Forex, I don't know how they're going to roll it out like internationally. Nobody knows. I mean, it's just not clear anymore since they did an end around and went through Coinbase on Handle Forex. So it's alive there. It's digital. People are getting one paper dinar in the bank is getting one digital dinar in their bank accounts. So the people don't know anything different. They're just getting more purchasing power for their dollar. There's a lot of savings for people when they use your digital card. They are promoting the digital systems in Iraq. That's what's going on right now. That makes sense why they stopped the cash dollar shipments to Iraq. They're trying to get rid of the dollar, and they definitely want to go more digital. So that's what I think's going on. What do you think? If you want to join me, I'll be live at 2. The link is already up. I love you guys. I hope to see you on the 2 o'clock live to answer your questions. And I'm also going to be live at 5 to host a celebration. And I did post a puppy video. She destroyed one of her crate pads. Whatever. If you want to look at that, you can. I love you. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you at 2. God bless. Have a good day. Please comment down below and give me some love. Bye.